Welcome everybody to Dark Hall Cast. This is episode 4, I think.
Yes.
Sorry about the sound. We're on my microphone today. And let's just introduce these cunts. To my left there's the beautiful big-headed monstrosity that I call my cousin Will.
Hey, what's up, guys? I have a fidget spinner.
He actually has a fidget spinner. I got him one for his birthday.
I turned 24, dude. Do you think I want to cut a fidget spinner?
Yeah, you want to keep your youth. That's why.
You just did it for the memes.
I did it for the memes, though. Yeah, I did. And to Will's left, we have the programmer, the Goblin Man himself, Al.
Hello, guys.
Let's see. We have switched location today. We're at my place instead of Al's. Because his place smells like Cheetos.
I clean, so I didn't want to clean today. So I was lazy. Sorry, guys.
Doesn't matter if you clean. Your room still look like a mess, so you don't have to bother with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a mess.
It kind of feels like every time we get there, you're like, okay, I'll just let me take 2 minutes, guys, and I'll just clean my room. And it just looks exactly the same as when we went in there before.
No,
so, I don't know exactly what the
fuck
fuck
you do. Clothes lying on all the chairs, and I have like 50 cups of
mayonnaise, mayo.
No, it's like a yogurt kind of thing lying on the floor. So I just have to clean up all.
So all you do basically in your room is sit on the floor naked with a pile of clothes eating yogurt.
Yes.
Cool, man.
So I wanted to clean that up. So oh no, I have to put all the clothes away.
Usually when me and Wick is alone in Al's room, me and Wick usually play a little game, and we try to find the missing meth head that is hiding somewhere in Al's room.
Yeah, there's one living there.
There's one living in your closet.
Yeah, I locked the closet so he can't escape. And I
shit.
feed him from
a tube. Yeah, from the keyhole. I don't really have any specific topics
we
today,
can
but
talk. What did you do this week? Because we didn't make a podcast.
Yeah, we never did actually. This is I just got back from my vacation. I've had vacation for for a month now, and holy shit, it's been hard coming back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't remember why we didn't do the podcast. I think
because I was working.
You were
I was
working. Yeah.
Well, at least you and me were just drinking martinis and chilling out.
Yeah.
Bad chilling.
Bad.
Hella chill, as the kids say.
Yeah, you're part of the kid culture now with your little fidget spinner. Please stop that.
Okay, so
I'm gonna throw it away.
The thing is that when you come back from vacation, or when I have a week off, because sometimes I have from my job, it's really hard to get back to the system.
Your routine.
Routine.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just so depressing the day before.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't sleep at all. I'm supposed to wake up 4:15, and I went to sleep 1:30.
You don't want to go to sleep why do I have to do this?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But so I'm back, and I haven't worked on the game as well for a month.
No.
So that felt I felt like that being behind me and nagging me all the time. Need to fucking keep growing.
Yeah, I want to continue now because I haven't worked either on it.
Yeah, and I haven't spoken to our 4th member either for a month, Chelson. And it's going to be interesting to see how far he progressed.
We need to start our Friday sessions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that again. So we were talking about work.
Yeah, how?
Yeah, we're talking about Shelson and Friday sessions.
Yes. So he had a week from the day that he got home from the pilot episode to make the What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to wait, but it wasn't on, so I look like a stupid idiot. Al is just looking at me oh, now is Will doing his thing.
So fucking stupid.
All right. I need to take a picture of you with your fidget spinner and vaping. Holy shit. He's getting super. What the fuck? Will inhaled for like 6 minutes there, but nothing came out.
Try now.
Okay, we have a vaping contest.
Yeah. This is more of a visual podcast.
This is horrible.
Yeah, this is pure fucking.
Let's continue.
Let's continue.
Yes.
So,
you fuck.
This is why we don't have any listeners. This is why this guy.
I'm your listener. I love our podcast.
Yeah. Thank you so much for leaving comments to us.
Hey, shout out to all Twitter bots for supporting us.
And to our one comment on YouTube, which also was a bot.
Or something like that, a scammer.
Yeah, it's cool. We like you.
Sure.
Yeah, well, at least we get strong support from the bot community.
Yeah, and that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that video about Reddit where they bought likes?
Really? They bought likes.
Yeah. I think they put a video on like movies or something like that.
Okay.
Reddit. And then they liked it, like they got like 30 likes or something, 50 likes.
Okay.
And then people liked that video. It was like a trailer for a Netflix series, so it was an ad.
Okay.
And then everyone that wrote like, "Oh, this is an ad," or "This looks bad," they just gave it a thumbs down or like an arrow down, and then they get like minus. So people start minus them and they upvoted people that gave them good critique.
Mm-hmm.
So they could manipulate the system to their advantage. So basically companies could just put a news story that's fake on like a news Reddit site, forum, and then just buy like 50 likes, and people will like that, and then they just dislike everyone in the comment section. And people mostly just read the headline and click on the link. So yes, oh, this is what I think, but it may not be true.
Okay, so it's just bots.
Yeah, the community.
So everything's just
news,
bots.
ads and stuff like that.
Okay.
By buying a few bots.
Okay, so pretty much like they put on like an ad on YouTube or something like that, and then the bots
they push it up.
Okay, so the bots auto like it to make like other people to make it seen.
It's not like bots. It's like real accounts. Like they buy people. You have to like my video.
Oh, okay.
And then they like it, and it comes higher up.
Yeah, grows.
So, and people will like that too. Then
they buy promoters.
Yeah, so
we
you
can do
manipulate.
that. We should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll look stunned.
If you want to be our promoter, we can give you $1 a month.
Right out of Will's pocket.
Yeah, but you have to like do several accounts because I can't afford more than one person.
Yeah, and it was something like there's a new app where you can show people that have like bots liking them and their videos on Instagram. So you can see like famous people, how many bots they have and stuff like that.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah, if you want to do that, I mean, I wouldn't.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that, boy?
That's why I have 50,000.
We don't need bots. We already have them.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's true. We didn't even try. We got all.
We need more.
We didn't even pay for them. They just came to us.
Yeah, but you can like get comments and stuff like that too. Like this seems legit.
Okay. Like bots commenting as well.
No, they're not bots. It's like real people
Okay.
that you buy them to comment on your video and liking your videos.
I don't trust people. I trust machines.
So that was just something interesting I found.
That sounded interesting, Al.
So did you stay up all night reading about this?
No, it was a video on Reddit. Maybe we should talk about what did you do this weekend?
What the fuck did I do? I keep doing stuff every time. The thing is, I keep doing stuff on the weekend, but I always fucking forget about it the moment it hits Monday. people are like, what the fuck did you do this
Well,
weekend?
on Friday you were hanging out with your buddy.
Yeah, we saw it on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck he's hanging out with his buddy, but he's not saying happy birthday to me, that fucking asshole.
Yeah, and I said happy birthday to you on Skype, and you
I
were like,
don't
I don't
use Skype.
fucking use Skype.
I use Discord, like cool kids.
Yeah, none of us uses Discord anymore. Do you?
I don't use it.
Yeah.
It just pops up on my computer like.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
use
you want a
Discord.
new update? I was like, what the fuck?
No, get out of here, Discord.
Discord? What is this?
Discord is gonna start having screen sharing and video calls.
Yeah, but Skype already had that.
Yeah,
So
but
why-
Skype is Skype. And you know, Skype, it can be a little bit wonky sometimes.
And Discord isn't.
Not for me.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure? Because last time you tried like, how do I use the microphone? It doesn't work, man.
And he cuts you off all
Yeah.
the time.
I can't hear
How do
anything.
I use the microphone?
Hmm?
How do you use a microphone? You speak into it, you idiot.
Damn.
If you're just gonna use like audio programs, we might as well just use fucking TeamSpeak or some.
It wasn't Discord fault. It was my drivers that were fucking up my microphone that time.
Yeah, but Skype is better.
Leave in the
Yeah.
comments who's better, Skype or Discord. We ain't gonna get any comments, so fuck
It's
you.
just me and you.
It's kind of sad when I look at the at the channel, and at one point you're like, oh, leave a comment, and then I scroll down to the comments and it's just fucking empty, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
Well, we have 5 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, 2 of them are you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know who the
So,
other guys are.
we have 3 subscribers.
God damn.
That's really good.
No, it's not.
Alright, and what did you do this weekend?
This weekend,
You were working.
I started working. Yes,
Yeah.
I started working this week. Yeah, so I worked. I started on Wednesday. I work with like elderly people, and we have to like sign in on our phones when we arrive at their places. So,
Mhm.
like the overseers can see that we are there and doing our job. But we got a new system that makes us. We have to like. It's like a little marker on the door
Mhm.
that I have to scan my phone on.
Okay.
And that's just tedious because that new system is super wonky and buggy. So sometimes it doesn't register that I'm there, and I don't know exactly how the program works. So I was new to it. So I had a hard time adjusting because they changed like how the way I work.
Is that like how you check in when you get to work?
Yeah,
Okay.
sort of. But I had to check in at every. Like,
Oh, at every house.
every
Oh,
house,
okay.
every customer,
Holy
every
shit.
old man and woman I visit.
So they have like the scanner thing at their home.
Yeah.
Huh.
It really fucks up my schedule, but I'm starting to adjust. So my birthday
That's
was
a-
on Friday. We're
Yeah.
going to a new segment now, and I had to work, and I was expecting like, okay, people, at least some happy birthdays.
Yeah.
On Facebook, I have removed so people don't get notifications.
Yeah.
So nobody said happy birthday, and I felt so sad. So I had to go back into Facebook and
Oh
turn
my
on
god.
notifications.
That's the
The
saddest
only
thing
one
I
who said
heard.
happy birthday was my mom. I was expecting
Not
like,
even
a
your
week-
dad.
Nah, he called, but I declined the call. I was expecting you two to at least write happy birthday.
I knew it, but then I started working and I was like, forgot about it.
The thing is, when it turned 12 o'clock,
Yeah. Then
I wrote to you on Skype.
yeah, like
I called you, so.
you called me like immediately when it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
too late.
Because I was done working and I was like, there was something I was supposed to do. Oh shit!
Did he?
So,
Not even Chelsea gave you a happy birthday?
Nah, not
He's a
even
bad
Chelsea.
call.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck Chelsea.
Fuck you, man.
So yeah, it was a pretty depressing day. I was like, it's my birthday and I'm here working.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry.
How's
I
your
don't care,
weekend?
man.
And speak up, Al.
Okay, so I was this weekend I worked, but this week and the week before I've done this AD tests.
ADHD.
ADHD.
Yeah.
That's it, ADHD. So I've done that test to see if I have that, and I mean.
Dude, stop with the fucking fidget spinner.
Yeah, please.
I'm sorry, I'm having.
I'm talking about ADHD and you
You-
fucking it up for me. Yeah. So there's so many questions and there's so many like different tests.
Yeah, they have like 600 questions
Yeah,
you need to
it's
do, and you need to keep like doing urine tests all the time, so they make sure that you're not on crack or something.
Yeah, they're like insanely like their questions are like, oh, how were you when you were 5 to 15? Like,
Yeah, like you're gonna fucking remember
like
that.
I remember that like
Yeah.
all the time. I'm sitting there like,
Well, I
yeah,
remember.
maybe I was like this. Maybe.
Bring it. You should bring me with next time. I can tell everything
I-
about you drank a window cleaner.
Yeah, that's not true. Imagine anything. But so my mother had to come there and ask, like, take the same questions.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Because you need someone else with you there sometimes as well,
Yeah.
right?
And she was sitting at home and like looking at the questions. She asked me like, "Oh, can you come and check?" Because I can't remember if you were like this.
Yeah.
And it sounded to her like I was like the wonder child.
Oh really?
Nothing. I was quiet.
like-
I was perfect.
Uh,
I did
you're like,
nothing wrong.
Mom.
I like, yeah, maybe. Maybe this is how I work. How did I fuck up this badly?
I mean, when we were kids, I remember you being kind of like, you weren't like hyper or
No, I
like,
wasn't.
I only remember you being like, you got pissed off a lot if you were,
Yeah.
if you felt like you were being treated bad.
Yeah.
Or
That's the
if
thing.
Al dropped a hat, he got super mad.
If you dropped a hat?
Yeah, dropped a hat, dropped a pen, just dropped something. He just got mad.
You like you drop my.
No,
Spaceship.
if he just drops something, he gets super pissed off because he hates gravity.
What the fuck? Are you having a
Didn't
stroke
you
right
know
now?
this about Al?
Captain.
What are you talking about?
Al, you hate gravity, right?
What?
Is this some
What's your opinion about gravity?
Is this some sort of joke that I don't get?
I don't get a joke.
Vic, what's your opinion about gravity?
Kind of like it. Kind of needs it to not float away.
I like it too, but Al hates it.
I don't get it.
So where were we?
Why do I hate gravity?
No. Before I interrupted your story.
No, please tell me.
No, we were talking about Al as a kid.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Can you
that
please
has
tell
to
the
do with
story?
gravity.
Do you want to tell the story about the time you were gonna like you were gonna watch some movie?
We're supposed to fly away.
I have already told this story.
Yeah, but we haven't released that episode, so you might as well tell it now because I can't even find that episode.
When me and Al, we were 16, we used to realize that you can watch movies on your Xbox if you put the movie onto an USB, so you can watch it on the big screen.
Like a big boy.
Yeah, like a big boy. But Al didn't have a USB. He had an MP4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And me and Al, we were like, yeah, we're gonna have a cool time. We're gonna hang out, watch a movie.
We're gonna have a
We
gay
took
time.
our bikes down to the store, bought some energy drinks, some bootleg energy drinks. That
Did you have your monster caps on you?
No,
This was before that time.
it was
Yeah.
before that time.
It was a more innocent time where people could buy monster drinks in Sweden and not get ID checked.
Yeah, we were 16, so we could buy how many energy drinks we wanted.
Oh my god.
There's one store in that had 18 years. So
Oh.
you had to be
18 years.
Yeah. Do you remember? I called you like, oh, we have to go to the store. I need to buy energy drinks, but it's 18 of age. So
Was
you,
that before you turned 18?
Yeah, yeah. So I called you so you could buy energy drinks for me.
Yeah,
Not
I think I
alcohol.
remember that.
That's illegal.
I felt so. I was like, I don't even know how to feel about this. I was like, what the fuck? It feels like I'm giving you crack. Like I'm buying you
And I was
hardcore
just-
drugs, and you wanted a goddamn monster.
Yeah, and I was standing there by your side like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know I can buy shit here. And she didn't
I'm
care.
with him.
And she didn't even check you. She's like,
Yeah, I know.
sure.
Or whatever.
You would've.
I
Yeah, you
was-
could have fucking tried.
So after we went to the dollar store and bought bootleg energy drinks, we went back to Al's place and was like, I want to see this movie called Hot Tub Time Machine. I heard it's funny.
I didn't say that.
That-
I would
these are
never
my
say
words.
that. Oh, okay.
Is what I said it. You're like, I didn't hear it was funny, but what the heck?
What the heck? Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. So
I was
we
the kind
put
soul.
we put
Yeah.
we put like the file on the MP4, and I hooked it up to your Xbox, and it said something like, "Oh, you can't read files, need to format the device."
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't read because I was fucking lazy, and I was like, Al, what I'm gonna pick, because you always have to ask Al before you do like a choice when it comes to something.
In life.
Yeah, and I was
Just
like,
generally.
I wasn't watching. He was just checking out some hentai on his computer, and I don't know.
He was
It's
looking
like
out.
just pick something. I
It was like looking
okay.
out the window, wishing he wasn't there.
And then I went to like the Xbox. I was checking like devices, and I went to files, but I couldn't see any files on the MP4 device. I was like, is everything gone? And everything just went like an anime moment where you see like the colors and everything goes to like white and black. Then you hear like a heartbeat sound. Then I hear my like echoing voice in my head like, should I tell Elle? Should I run? What should I do?
He's starting to sweat like.
Yeah.
And Al's like, so how's that movie thing going? And you're like,
And I turn my head back to Al like, it's something wrong here.
I hit the format button.
I didn't say that, and I was
Okay.
like, what is wrong? Because when you tell Al something wrong, he immediately gets a little bit freaked out.
Yeah. But the funny thing was that when you told him, he didn't freak out, right? He just...
No, let him tell it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I said something wrong, and I was like, he didn't say anything really. He's like, but you can see him like he gets up a bit hastily.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit. Then he checked his device and he couldn't see it. And all his music and Simpsons episodes were gone. We didn't say anything.
You just stood there in silence.
Ali just looked at me.
You were just waiting. You were just waiting for him to strike.
Yeah, I was like, fight or flight.
Yeah.
I was just imagining, should I turn myself into a ball or should I just try and run? So I just stood still, like if you see like a hungry wolf, you meet a hungry wolf in the forest and you stand frozen still, don't know what to do.
You're like...
That
if
was
I
like the moment.
Yeah. If
And
I stand...
I couldn't read Al because his expression was something different.
You were like, if I stand really close... No, if I stand really fucking still, he can't see me.
Yeah, and I don't think his mom was home at the time too, so I was even
So he
bored.
could have fucking killed you right there.
Yeah.
He could have killed
But
you.
Al didn't say anything. We just went to bed immediately after that.
No movie. Movie night cancelled.
Yeah, it
God
was
damn it, Will.
early also. It was like 9 p.m. or something.
God damn it, Will.
Well, that was the story.
Yeah.
What happened the day after?
We didn't speak. I just called my dad like, please come pick me up.
Yeah, I think I remember it.
Well, yeah, but Al wasn't mad at me for that long. Sometimes Al has been mad at me for like stupid reasons that I haven't even done anything bad. Like the time he was playing Assassin's Creed and we were doing a speedrun mission, we had to run to all the waypoints. And I was sitting in a party chat with him, and he's like, Will, where am I supposed to go? Dude, I'm in a party chat, I don't know what's going on your screen. And then he lost, and he said, it's your fault, Will, and then he got super mad at me and wouldn't talk to me for a month.
That is not true! That can't be
We
true.
were having Easter dinner too, and you wouldn't speak to me. I was like, hey, and you were like, don't touch me. And then you went super mad, and then you went somewhere because you were angry, and your mom said, don't be so mean to Will. And Rick had to go to consult you because he saw that now something was wrong. And all I had done was not tell you where to go on your speedrun mission or whatever.
Why didn't you tell me
You're
then?
clinically insane, my friend. Oh
In the
my
party
God.
chat, you started shouting at me. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what's going on?
Yeah, but why did you get mad at me? Because I asked you. I asked you a question,
Well,
and you couldn't
asked me
answer
a
it.
question. I said, I don't know what's going on. And then it was silent for like a few seconds. And then you just started fucking screaming in the end of like your end. I'm like, what is going on? And you're like, it's your fucking fault! Why didn't you tell me where to go?
That can't be true.
It is true.
Oh my
That
God.
doesn't sound like me, so it was probably someone else you talked to.
That sounds exactly
why was
like
you
your
mad
vibe.
at me during the Easter dinner the week after? Didn't want to speak to me.
I talked to you.
No, you didn't. I bounced it into you like, hey, you douchebag. And you're like, don't talk to me. And then I couldn't talk to you. And during the time, I wasn't good friends with other cousins over there. I wasn't really good friends with Wick. I could like talk to him like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, what's up?
When the hell was this?
We were younger.
Can we talk about you not
14,
hating
14,
like,
15.
Yeah, I don't know. Like me and Will never had any good, like particularly good contact when we were kids.
Yeah.
We didn't really start hanging out when we were until.
We started this.
Like no, not really.
Well, we hang out occasionally, but we didn't.
But I mean, not like you and Al.
But remember, you were mad at him because he took your game, the Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I borrowed.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
He was like always when we were hanging out. He was like, "Wick still has my Kingdom Hearts."
Kingdom Hearts.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
And when I was hanging out with Wick, I was telling him like, "You should give back Will his Kingdom Hearts." He's like, "Yeah, I will." And next time I meet with Will, he's like, still hasn't given it back.
Well, it took like more than half a year until I got
Have
it
you
back.
got? Oh, you got it back.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it
okay,
back.
cool.
And
I was afraid I haven't given it back.
It had been like 4 months since I borrowed it out to you, and I said like, "Hey, wait, can I get my Kingdom Hearts back?" And you were like, "Yeah." And then we didn't see each other for another 2 months, and then when I saw you like, "Hey, do you got my Kingdom Hearts?" So you're like, stuck in my mom's boyfriend's PlayStation 2. We couldn't get this discount. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Actually, I broke the game and I bought you a new one.
And the thing is,
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
he lost my memory card to the.
Oh my
GameCube.
god,
No,
no.
don't start,
No,
Al.
don't fucking
You
start
put it
that.
in the
Fuck
cartridge.
you.
In the GameCube cartridge.
Put it in the fucking cartridge yourself.
Yeah.
You put it.
You weren't there.
I was there. We were playing
No.
Resident Evil on GameCube.
But that wasn't.
I don't even fucking seriously. I remember like we playing something and you
We
put it.
I put it in the in the Zelda.
Yeah,
Prison.
whatever. You put it in the fucking GameCube, and I don't even remember when you took it back because I haven't seen it the fucking console.
Because I
since.
gave you the game, and in the game, because GameCube games have this, we can play.
Yeah, the holders for the memory cards. Yeah.
And it was in there, because I took it with me. And after that, I didn't get it back, and it was like, "Can you shake?" And he's like, "Yeah, I checked." I knew he hadn't checked.
I probably had checked. It's just your goddamn schizophrenia all over again.
No. And he was like,
memory card.
and I could hear him like laughing with like.
Maybe
so-
the memory card got
Yeah,
stuck
I
in
was
the
laughing.
GameCube and he couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
No,
I
no.
think that too. Or he like took it for himself.
No, because I found the GameCube. I looked in the GameCube, didn't find the goddamn memory card.
But did you look inside the games?
Probably, yeah, because I gave them back to you.
You took the memory card, you know?
Yeah. Was that even your memory card?
No.
No, that was your sister's ex-boyfriend's.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I still have
I
the
don't think-
GameCube.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
you
still,
do.
and I still have a PlayStation 1 that's like, do you call it hacked or when you can play?
Yeah, you mean like, we call them shipped. Because
Shipped,
they had
yeah,
like a
shipped.
ship in them.
So you can play
Pirated games.
Yeah, pirated games.
Yeah, and like...
I still have that PlayStation 1, and it wasn't mine. It was like given to.
Dude, I
my
have so
sister.
many games. Like, on my N64, I think I own 2 or 3 games, and I have like 8 games. None of them are mine.
Yeah.
Because I kept like that's what you did when you were a kid. Like you borrowed a game and and after a while that friend might have forgotten about that game, and then all of a sudden they moved, and you're like, I just got a new game.
It's my game now. It comes like, if you borrow out a game when we were kids and you had like the game for too long, it eventually just became yours.
Yeah.
I remember when I started playing Metal Gear Solid 2. I loved that game.
We know.
Yeah, and so I couldn't finish a part because you have to disable bombs.
Yeah, and you had to use a bomb detector, and you didn't understand that part
Okay.
because you have like a tracker and it makes like a beep, a bleeping sound every time you get closer, like beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
But Al didn't get that because you had to do.
I
like
took
some-
all the bombs without except one.
Yeah, well, and then you couldn't beat that level. And I was like, hey, Metal Gear looks kind of cool. Can I borrow the game? And then I beat the game before Al.
No, you didn't beat the game.
Yeah,
You
and
beat that level. You came to that when you.
I beat the game.
No.
I beat the game before you do.
No,
I borrowed the game, I beat it,
No, listen.
and I helped you out with the bomb level.
No, this is how it was. You borrowed
Al,
Listen,
when we
listen.
were talking about memory cards, sometimes it feels like your memory card in your head
Okay.
has been replaced with someone else.
Listen, this is how it was. He borrowed the game.
Mm-hmm.
He finished that part,
All right.
and he came to where you
How do you
swim
know-
when you help the
Auto cards,
Auto's
little
girls.
cousin, sister,
like, yeah,
something
it was
like
like a level where it's water all over the place.
All right.
You have to help her. So we got to that place, and then I took the game back and finished it.
Oh, so you skipped the level, like he...
No, he showed me where it was.
Oh, okay.
Where you
I thought
said
you
the
like
bomb, and then I took the game back and I finished it.
Oh, okay.
that. I don't know what you're on. I know how the game was gonna end before you even beat the game.
No, you didn't. Because you were
Oh
still
my
in the-
god! I beat the whole game! I helped
Yeah,
you
you
out.
beat the
I was
game.
like, here you're supposed to go. Before,
No.
when you borrowed it out to me. What?
No.
Fucking, how do you... I don't get it. You like, yeah, you only beat this level. I should know more about it because I played the goddamn game for myself.
Yeah, but you didn't finish the game.
How come I told you where to go and do all this stuff in the end levels?
You didn't finish the whole game, dude. No, the end level.
Yeah.
You didn't help me with the end level. Dude, I was
Here
playing
it
it
goes
alone.
again. Yeah, and you didn't drink window cleaner.
Yeah.
It's
Finding it
memories.
easier and easier to believe that now.
Next topic.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey, you got any bad memories about Wick?
Yeah. I remember one thing, but it was my fault. I was angry at Wick and I was like, I don't want to see him ever again. I hate him.
Hey,
And-
I heard that before.
And
Yeah.
he was hiding behind the couch because I was talking to my mom.
Oh, I
You
don't
remember
remember.
it?
No, I don't remember that. Or
I
maybe.
felt really like shame after that.
Why was I hiding?
I don't know. I was angry at you, and you were. I was looking for you. Like, where are you?
What the fuck?
You were hiding
I was hiding like an
behind the
abusive
couch where my
child.
mom was like, was standing there.
Vic is 3 years older than Al, and he had to hide.
Apparently,
Yeah,
I don't.
when we
I
were
don't quite
kids.
remember that, but
No, I don't remember why you hid, but
why I hid. You
Fuck off.
fucker.
okay, sorry.
I'm kidding.
Continue.
No, I was gonna say like about being stupid in games. I remember when I bought Skyrim for the first time, and the version I got for some reason had the GUI turned down because you can like phase out like the interface. So like the minimap and everything, like your HP, everything was gone. So I thought, oh, this
There
is what
was
the,
no HUD.
yeah, the game obviously had no HUD. For some reason I thought that. I don't know why. So I played through.
How old were you?
It was in Japan.
Dude, I was
during
like
the
20,
time.
dude.
Okay.
You lived in Japan during the time.
Yeah, I did.
That's what you get when you pirate Skyrim, dude.
Dude, I had no fucking money. Anyway, so I played through the
Didn't you
entire
check the
game.
aspect ratio?
I don't remember doing anything. Like I was just, oh, I'm getting to play Skyrim. I'm Skyrim finally, yeah. So I went through the whole game, and we're talking about like over 400 hours in the game. So when I bought the game when I got back home to Sweden, because I was like, I like this game, I want to buy it. Then the fucking HUD was there. I was like,
What?
what the hell?
Have they been updating the game?
So then I realized that I'm stupid.
Yeah, the most problems I have in games is like where I'm supposed to go. And then there's like a really
Especially
simple, it's just a
podcasts.
door you have to go through. Like, you're like, do I have to like jump through something? How the hell do I get out of here? You check the whole thing, you find all the like hidden treasures and stuff. Like,
This sounds like a typical problem for the old Resident Evil games.
no, it wasn't the Resident Evil games.
Not
like
really.
Tomb Raiders. I think like some of the Tomb Raider games I had real problems with.
I think it's hard to
Especially-
distinguish like paths.
Yeah, because Tomb Raider you have to climb a lot and
Yeah. You
it's
don't know what you
different.
can.
And it looks
interact
all
with.
the same because
Yeah.
you like have the same color, everything. So it's hard to know where you're supposed to go. So I'm just find everything in that map because I don't know where to go, and it's just a fucking simple door you're supposed to go through. Like, fuck, it's so simple. How could I miss that? Like those things,
That is true.
That's
I
it.
think like just distinguishing like some paths in the game when everything looks the same, especially when you're like in an environment like forests or
Yeah.
just terrain, like harsh terrain, like mountain terrain or whatever, and everything looks pretty much the same. It's kind of hard, especially when you get chased in the game. And you're like, I need to find my goddamn path. I can't see anything.
You know what I hate? When you play a game and everything goes super dark and you have like limited batteries in your torch or flame.
So every horror game.
Mostly. But one thing that I especially hate when you're playing like a dark game during when it's like bright outside and the sun is shining on your screen and fucking you can't even see.
Yeah, my screens, as you can see, they get light on all the time. So I can't play any dark games, and I don't want to like take down the drapes all the time because I just feel like I'm goddamn hermit.
When I was studying, I always had my drapes down all the time, and
your neighbors were like, "You're fucking masturbating again."
No, because I never put them up. So
okay.
Always down.
So they didn't even know how you looked like.
No.
What you look like.
Like they saw me once or twice because I was like yelling at them, "Turn the music down!" Fuck, I hated my neighbors.
You were really like an old man when you were studying.
Yeah, but they were like, because there were other students living in those apartments.
Yeah, it was like a dorm.
No, it was like an apartment for one.
Yeah.
Okay, an apartment complex for students.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I was on Skype with you one day and we were talking. Then I heard like a knock on the door on your end.
Yeah.
And then you're like, they were like, "Yeah, I'm listening to music. Is this volume okay?"
So you kept checking in with Al?
Yeah, like, can we do
Holy
this?
shit.
It's the same thing.
How much
we
have you
do.
scared those people?
It's
Do
the
they
same-
actually have to go to you and be like, sir, is this alright?
Yeah, this is like the same thing me and Vic has to do sometimes. Like, "Al, is this okay?"
Yeah.
I must have like scared the neighbors because once I bought like it's like pork
Big ass
fillet,
pork
yeah.
chop.
Yeah.
So I bought that and I didn't eat it, so I threw it in the garbage can.
You threw the whole thing in the garbage can?
Like the half of it, I ate.
Oh, okay, I thought you bought it and then threw it out.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
what the fuck?
didn't eat all of it. I didn't cook it.
Okay.
So I just threw it down there, and then like 3 days later, it's starting to smell like someone had died. And I didn't know why it smelled like that. I thought it like came from the sink or like the toilet or anything. So I like poured down like dishwashing.
Jesus Christ.
Dishwashing soap, whatever.
Soap, yeah.
Yeah, soap
into like the sink. Like, is this helping? Why is it smelling like that person? It was all like for like 2 weeks. It smelled like a dead person. Every time I opened the door, like it smelled like someone had died in my apartment.
So when people walked by, they were like, "Holy shit! I think he has a corpse in his apartment."
Yeah, and then I realized like after 2 weeks. Like,
2 weeks? With a goddamn pork chop in your garbage can? Are you serious?
That were the fucking garbage. Like, I was like, oh shit, this is where this.
Oh my god, dude.
The rotten smell of death comes from.
Ah, Jesus Christ. You need to take out the trash more often.
Yeah.
So
I had basically the same problem.
So people must have been smelling outside, like my apartment, like dead corpses.
Maybe he died in there.
So they were like afraid to kill people.
Yeah. Did
That's
people
why they
knock
always
on your
have
door
gas.
just to check if you were alive?
If you don't do what I say. Yeah, I was afraid to have like company over because it smelled so horrible.
Of course. I was the
And I
same
didn't
thing.
know why.
I had the same problem because we had like old the old cat food we used for our cat
Yeah.
used to smell like absolute just trash,
Yeah.
like sour garbage pretty much. And we had no idea. I was this close to breaking up the goddamn floorboards because I was convinced that a rat had crawled under the sink and died there.
Yeah.
And then we just changed the fucking cat food and threw it out. And all of a sudden it didn't smell like garbage anymore.
You know,
I had my brother here, he's a plumber, and just pretty much just took apart the whole sink. And we couldn't find anything and it just kept smelling. And it was a fucking cat food.
Well, while we're still on, can we just talk about how disappointment pokémonGO shit were?
Yeah, I mean,
Disappointment. You guys were playing a fuck ton out of pokémonGO when I was
Yeah.
being a skeptic and was like, I'm not gonna download it.
It was like last year, right?
yeah, last summer
Yeah.
it hit the market.
The thing was like, it's a cool concept for like kids walking around catching Pokemon. The thing is, the trailer doesn't show what the game really is.
No, it's kind of false advertising.
Because when you see the game, they're in the mountains, they're out in the fields
Yeah.
catching Pokemons.
But guess what?
But I live outside of the city. There's no Pokemons there.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Do you still have the pokémonGO app?
Yeah, I check it because I want to see if they fucking fix that thing. But they don't.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about anyone outside.
I don't know exactly why they did that. It would be a lot better if people are outside, like in the nature.
Yeah, and much cooler too. Like,
Yeah.
or you can go around in this forest and catch
Yeah.
a Pokemon.
Yeah.
But you can't.
The
'cause there
nearest,
is none.
the nearest Pokestop for me was like 2 kilometers away.
Kilometers.
Kilometers. 2 kilometers away.
Where
So if I have,
Really?
yeah, so if
Oh,
I,
the store.
the
right?
church.
Oh, the church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me too.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like one.
So yeah, if we want new Pokeballs or whatever, we have to like go there or buy fucking.
Okay, the thing is, I understand. You go to the city, you can get Pokestops and gyms. I get that. But if you want to catch Pokemons, you shouldn't catch them in the city. You should
No.
catch them outside the city.
I mean, there should be some
Makes no
Pokemon in the city, of course, but not the majority of them.
no, it
They
makes
should
no
be-
sense that all
yeah.
the Pokemons are in the city.
No, if you
It
watch,
should be in
I
the
mean, if you-
parks. It should be in the forest.
Yeah, I mean,
It should be in the mountains.
if you watch the show, they're always like catching them outside in the
Yeah,
like
the
in the
countryside.
forest. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and you should be dueling. Like you should be able to like link up to friends and dueling it against them. That would be a cool concept.
Or fight other
Like-
random Pokemons too.
Yes,
Yeah,
some random
some-
Pokemon, but like not that much. Like there's like what a mud thing called
Muck.
muck.
Yeah.
Like those kind of Pokemon, maybe like Rattatas,
Yeah.
but not like Charizard or things like that. It should be near water. It should be more water
Yeah.
Pokemons.
I mean,
all
they
the
actually
things.
have water Pokemons near the water,
Yeah.
but
I've seen
they're usually like in the city if it's a small river like or
Yeah.
canal.
like everything is in the city.
Yeah.
It's impossible for anyone else that doesn't live in the city. It's like
Yeah.
unfair to them when it shouldn't be.
Wasn't there a lot of ghost Pokemons because you lived near a church?
Yeah, by the church there was a lot of like psychic Pokemon. So I had a lot of like what do you call the ones before Hunter?
Ghastlies.
Yeah, Ghastlies.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of them over there. And
I wanted to involve my Ghastly because Honor and Gengar is two of my favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Cool.
They're cool. They're
Yeah.
ghosts.
but the thing is, when you have to do so much extra work because you can't catch Pokemons
Near
where
you.
you live, like I don't want to go to the city to just catch Pokemons.
Mm.
It's stupid. So the game doesn't work for anyone that doesn't live inside a big city. It's
No,
not
not
fun
really.
because you can't catch Pokemons everywhere. There's no Pokestops everywhere.
No.
And you don't get special things because you're outside and try to catch them in the mountains or whatever. Where it should be more special Pokemons.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
give
I
a
know,
shit.
I know.
They
I
just
know what you mean.
randomly put them a Charizard in the mall.
Yeah.
Like why? Doesn't make any sense.
Didn't they make a lot of like promises in future updates that they haven't delivered on yet?
Yeah, and another thing, that you can't attack a Pokemon to like lose their HP, like if you're trying to catch
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
and then throw Pokemon balls. That's the thing with Pokemon that you can do that.
Yeah, I know, but if you can't hurt them with your Pokemons, they probably figured like, oh yeah, use a fucking thing.
Yeah, but they don't feel like that special anymore. If you can't like, oh, if I could use my Gengar
Yeah.
to catch Pokemons, that would be cool.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I know.
then you feel like a connection to that, like you
Yeah,
do
I mean,
in the
I think
game.
the closest thing they got to that is using that Pokemon, like the Pokemon you like as your buddy, quote unquote.
Yeah, but you just give them like cookies or whatever.
Because if you use them as your buddy and you keep them, and as you walk and gain levels or whatever, I think you get like candy for them, so you can keep leveling them up.
Yeah, but the thing is, why didn't you just make the game like a Pokemon game
I
that
don't
you
know.
can walk around in the real world?
Oh.
That would be much cooler and would work pretty much better.
Yeah.
And the other thing I have to come to is the gameplay. I mean, why is the thing that you have to just spam, press the button and just walk to the side? Why don't you use
in the gym. Yeah.
Why don't you use the old system that works and people like? Because kids play this game, they know how to use this game. Yeah, a lot of people use, like old people used it, older people use the game in the beginning, but after a certain amount of months, they will not play the game. So why not let the people that like the games before have a game for them, and then make it a little bit easier to attack and use abilities, and it will be much more fun.
Yeah.
And you can walk around. That's just an extra thing that makes it more cool that you're in the real world doing this. Now it's just a simplified Pokemon game that doesn't play fair to the rules, like, and have all the good Pokemon in cities.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not Pokemon.
No, it feels like the thing that made a Pokemon game, like the Pokemon games we used to like as kids, like all the elements are not there, pretty much. Like everything that made the Pokemon game, like the battling system, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
It's completely changed.
It's gone, and I made it to... It's not Pokemon. It doesn't feel like Pokemon. You see a Pokemon, but I didn't really care that much.
It was funny in the beginning because it was new and it was like something different.
Yeah.
But the more you played, and the more you realize that if I don't dedicate my entire fucking time to this new system, I won't be able to get anywhere anyway.
No, exactly. So they like alienate their audience.
Yeah, but
for a simplified thing that kids understand how to use, because they have played the games before that.
Yeah.
No one will buy the other games just because they played Pokemon Go. They will play Pokemon Go or nothing.
Yeah.
And the people that plays Pokemon Go will buy this game, but I mean, it's not fair to them either. I think they should have made it better. Just a small review. It's something I've thought about.
Just a small rant from Al. Excuse me, Will. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I don't care about Pokemon Go, so I was just checking some news or whatever.
This is why we don't have any listeners.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
I was thinking of something. Do you remember when we went to... I was going to do the drug test.
Yeah.
And we were reading a comic, like a 50...
Oh yeah, the pretty famous one in Sweden, old comic.
Little Friedolf.
Little Friedolf.
Yeah, and it's set in the 50s.
Yeah,
setting.
I think so. Around the 50s or something like that.
Maybe even earlier, like 40s.
No, not 40s. You think? No, definitely 50s. I think. Yeah.
And they have the concept is that the setup and the punchline is that the husband is doing something wrong, and the setup is that the woman is abusing him.
Yeah.
And
it always starts with that he does something that embarrasses her somehow.
Yeah.
And she ends up abusing him while everybody stands around laughing.
Yeah. And sometimes she does something that's makes her
embarrassed, yeah.
But she takes it on.
Yeah.
She takes anger on
the husband, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a small dude. He's a small old man.
Yeah.
Not feeble old, but like he's old.
And we were just thinking, like, there's a lot of like comics in Sweden from that era.
Yeah.
It's like that.
There's
and
also,
also,
yeah.
And also like a lot of like comedy TV shows that are in that kind of
genre. Yeah. It's always like the man, he's kind of lazy. The wife, she doesn't really seem to care that much about her husband, and constantly it's kind of abusive. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it can be funny. I don't say that like abusing your partner is
it's
not
okay.
Funny.
No.
It's funny, but like if that's all your concept is, like the setup is that somehow you're gonna get to the punchline where you have to beat up another person.
Yeah.
Like it gets stale.
Yeah, but it does. But the comic isn't aimed to us. I think it's more aimed towards older people. I think.
But all those people that read that comic from the 50s, they're like 100 now. They're like dead.
Yeah. They're shriveled up in your garbage can.
Yeah, because it's really old. I think it's even older than 50s. I have to check that.
Really?
Yeah, but they updated a little bit.
Yeah. But most of the jokes are just dad jokes, pretty much. Anyway,
Yeah.
they're like the punchlines are usually like dad jokes, and then she beats him or throws something at him.
Yeah. And also another thing, in the comic, they draw the women with like huge
tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge saggy tits.
So we
No, they're not saggy. They look like butts,
Oh.
like big ass butts on their chest.
and,
Big ass butt.
and we had like a theory why he stayed with her.
Oh yeah. I was like, because I was like, why the hell does he stay with her? And I'm like, dude, obviously because he likes to titty fuck her. That must be it.
A little friddle.
A little friddle.
What do you say? But he's not like a little down there.
No, he's well hung. You know what I'm saying? That must be it, I guess. I mean, look, they draw every old woman, like older woman. I think they're supposed to be like maybe 40 or 45 in the comic. And they draw everybody that's over 40 in the comic with huge goddamn tits.
Oh.
They don't look like sexy.
No, they look just like butts because the ladies are like a bit on the heavy side.
Yeah.
But they still have
Like
asses on their chest. It looks ridiculous.
Pilates tits.
Yeah. Pretty sure you could fucking kill a man with those things.
Yeah.
Smother him.
Yeah.
That's the way I would have died.
I mean, if you make that comic for so many years, I mean,
Yeah. They're probably
the most fun.
Do you think there's some old guy out there jerking off to that comic?
I think they were like young people jerking out to that.
In the store, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this.
The goddamn city is full with little kids jacking off to Archie.
Let's talk about one more thing. I want to talk about the Disaster Artist trailer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead and talk about it.
They one of my favorite books is a comedy book called The Disaster Artist. It's written by
George R.R. Martin.
Greg Sestero and another guy I can't remember.
Wait.
Can't remember his name. And the book is about a behind the scenes of a movie called The Room, also called the worst movie ever made.
You probably have heard of it. Everybody's heard of it.
It's a guy named Tommy Wiseau that directed it, produced it, starred in it, and it's a train wreck because he bought all the equipment himself. He abused his actors and staff.
Physically?
No,
Mentally.
verbally. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Gotcha.
And they were like horrible to them, and he can't act, he can't write, but his dream is to become like a big Hollywood star.
Yeah.
And he meets the guy that wrote the book, Greg Sestero, at the theater school, and they become friends. And so it's about them together doing this movie, or he helped him doing this movie, Greg Sestero, by acting in it, and he sees how interesting character Tommy Wiseau is. It's like a character study of Tommy Wiseau. Yeah,
exactly.
That's
what I feel as well.
Because he's been the most close to Tommy Wiseau than anyone.
Yeah.
So he knows him really well, and you get an insight how this person watched the world and how he wants to be portrayed. It's really good. It's funny, and especially the audiobook.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I was like,
Audi.
Are you talking about his car? Is that funny?
Especially the audiobook, because Greg Sestero is reading the book.
Oh yeah.
He's making a really good Tommy Wiseau impression.
Yeah.
Because Tommy Wiseau has such a special voice.
Yeah, he does.
Like, sounds like nothing else.
Is he like French or?
Like, I think it's from somewhere in Eastern Europe.
Oh, okay.
So they in one part of the book, he talks about like there was a boy that grew up, and he talks about him. Like, it doesn't say that it's him.
Okay,
but
so he talks about himself in like third person.
No. Greg Sestero talks about.
Oh, okay.
So you should really read this book before you watch the movie. But I think they released a trailer now. I have been waiting for some update for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see this movie. And in the movie, James Franco is playing Tommy Wiseau, and his brother, what's his brother, Dave Franco?
I think that's his name.
Is playing Greg Sestero. So I think that could be a really good.
Yeah, I think so
match, 'cause
too.
they are close too, because they're brothers. And
Yeah.
Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau somehow are almost like brothers in some weird way.
Twisted way. Yeah.
Uh,
I think I'm really looking forward to that movie.
I see Greg more as like Elliot from E.T. and Tommy Wiseau is E.T.
yeah, so, yeah.
That sort of connection.
Yeah. You invite him in. And
Yeah, if Greg Sestero dies, then
yeah.
Tommy Wiseau dies.
Yeah, they're connected.
Because really strange, because when you meet, Greg Sestero is like just 18 years old, and Tommy Wiseau is much older. Like
Yeah, he's like.
It's really strange, but yeah.
Was he like in his 30s or late 30s in The Room?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah.
It looks like he has like. It feels like when you look at Tommy Wiseau, it feels like he's from a war-struck country or something.
Yeah.
He looks really tired.
I think people say he got it from a car crash.
Oh, okay. Like
that's
the
why.
lazy look.
Yeah, and some think that's how he got money from.
Oh, like insurance.
Yeah, so
Okay.
because he spent like $6 million on
God
this
damn.
movie. Because he bought all his equipment, and he had like this billboard
Mm.
in Los Angeles, I believe,
Oh yeah.
for like for 6 years or something,
Whoa.
like a really long time.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the funny thing about The Room, because you feel when you start looking at it, it looks just like a professional done movie. Like everything, like the format and everything looks good
Yeah,
until all the people start talking,
yeah,
and then you're like, "What the hell am I watching?"
yeah, because people that put their hard work in it,
Yeah.
they really they thought it was like a professional movie.
Yeah.
But he's a liar.
He's abusive.
Abusing them. Yeah. So sometimes you really hate him, and you get to understand why he is like this
Mm.
in the movie. So in the book.
Okay.
So it's fucking amazing book.
Al's recommendation for the listeners.
Yeah.
Listen to the Disaster Artist.
The thing is that when I saw the trailer, I liked it because it like showed that this is a behind the scenes into a man that is really strange.
Yeah.
But I don't know about James Franco's voice. Did you think it sounded like Tommy Wiseau?
Nah.
Not really, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, to be honest. I think he sounded good enough, and I think he gets the point across pretty good.
Yeah,
But kind of, yeah. I hope
that's
it works
one
on it.
thing with Tommy Wiseau is his voice.
Yeah, of
It
course.
sounds like
but-
James Franco is doing a bad impression.
Yeah,
a
that's-
bad voice.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
So I hope he's not playing like James Franco, and that he's playing.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be a good film, so I want to see more, so I can
Mm.
make a better.
Judgment.
But
Yeah.
from this trailer, I'm a little bit off by his voice, but how he like moves, it's really like pitch perfect to how Tommy Wiseau is moving. I saw
Really?
they made it like a
Comparison.
comparison, like they showed the
Mm.
both scenes
Yeah.
side by side,
Oh, really?
and it's like exactly how he moved, like almost.
So I guess he's obviously been studying Tommy a long time.
yeah.
So hopefully.
He like Seth Rogen, Dave Franco, James Franco, they really love
The Room.
The Room. So I think this could be a good thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, we've been going on for way too long.
Yes, but there's some shit in the beginning I might cut away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug our friends podcast first.
Oh,
Yes,
We have friends.
we have.
Woohoo!
You don't have. I got friends. If you are interested about listening to two guys talking about what it's like living in Japan as a foreigner and video games then please check out my two good friends, Clinton and Shaun's podcast called Two Player Select. I will put their goddamn link in the description.
Can you find them on iTunes?
Yes, you can find them on iTunes.
You know who else you can find on iTunes?
These guys, baby!
Yeah, we're on iTunes now.
Yeah,
boy.
we're on the truth.
Them iTunes money.
What?
Yeah,
Please, put your comments down below. I know that you're not listening, but look, I can wait. And I'm waiting for your goddamn comments.
And I'm refreshing every hour.
Check
Looking
out
for comments.
Check out our Twitter, Dark Hall Games,
Got it right this time.
and at Al himself.
You almost pronounced that good this time as well.
Shut up, Wick. I'll play us out.
No.
I'm done with this shit.
Fuck you. I'm the host. Thank you so much for listening. You've been awesome if you're listening, which
Oh,
you're not.
is he
But
the
anyway,
host?
bye!